What's good, YouTube? We got another video today by Dachamp. Musashi destroyed the Baki universe again. Now, I don't know. I did stop watching Baki. I don't know where exactly I am at for Baki, but I do know like this man Musashi pretty much humbled the Baki universe. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like what now he's a wanted. I think now he's like a wanted criminal now. But further ado, man, let's dive on in.
Musashi disappeared into the shadows and started
Ah,
hunting
GG's.
down every single SWAT team
Man,
member, just like how
man's about to do the whole Batman stealth takedown on these soldiers. Yeah,
Murder
GG's.
was hunting down those special forces in Black Lagoon. These two officers were talking about a plan, and the guy that this dude was talking to lifted up his finger in terror and told him,
Sir,
"Sir,
he's right behind you. Oh, GG's.
me."
No reaction. He could not react to this. The Forbidden Files.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a minute since we've done this, but welcome back to the Forbidden Files, the series where we go over the cases of some of the biggest threats to society in fiction. And today we will be taking
Like
a
that
second
Doctor
look
Doom
at the
one and
greatest
Joker.
swordsman in real life history.
It'll be interesting.
Technically got isekai into the Baki universe for shits and giggles.
Miyamoto Musashi.
Now I'm gonna let y'all know this before we even get started. This is one of the nastiest part 2s I've ever done. All I'ma say is that we went from having random
This man really got his whole hand on this man Dopo's head. Man got the GTA stars on this man.
Bro had to go. So without further ado, case 1. Domesticating a caveman and assaulting Albert Einstein. So Albert Einstein told the authorities to go in the
finally
sewers
fighting
to
Pickle.
find the legendary fighter of the Ooga Booga.
Because the last time we saw Pickle and Baki was at the father-son fight when him and Baki Yujiro fight, and I think that's the last time we saw Pickle because he literally lives in the sewer. I mean, too frank, there's really not much you can really do to Pickle, and you can't really kill him. I mean, obviously, they're not allowed to kill him. I mean, and also bullets won't work on him either. So, I mean, can't really do nothing to Pickle. You can just watch him. So, yeah.
And that legendary fighter is, of course, Pickle. So the authorities went into the sewers and dumped gallons of chloroform so they could knock Pickle out and transport him to Albert Einstein. So when they delivered Pickle to Einstein and he started to inspect his body, Tokugawa pulled up with Musashi behind him. And Musashi did not waste a single second when he saw Pickle. He walked up to him immediately, lifted his hand up, and
smack this man in the face.
Stop with one. He winded his hand up one more time, 5 fingers out in full open palm, and slapped the taste out of Pickle's mouth.
Bro said, "Hey, little bro, wake up, wake up." Bro said, "I'm gonna make sure you wake up."
So Musashi tells everyone that he was just trying to wake him up, and he was impressed that Pickle took 2 slaps to the face.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Didn't even flinch. So to really make Pickle wake up, Musashi tried to slit Pickle's throat, and this finally got him to wake up. So when the legend of Ooga Booga awoke from his slumber, he looked dead at Musashi, and his first instinct was to eat this nigga. So he lunged in with the Ooga Booga bite, but Musashi shoves his hand in
dang,
his
man
mouth
put his whole hand to his man's mouth, and then he cuts him.
But since Pickle is literally built different, none of Musashi's strikes actually cut him. They only bruised him. So
because of his because of his big frame, he took less damage, and he's hard to cut.
Confrontation. They decided to change stage.
Dang, I always forget how tall this man Pickle is. It's like literally, like look how tall he is, and he's still hunching. This man Musashi is literally almost the same height as Pickle.
And go to a testing room that could withstand the fight that they were about to have. Now, Albert Einstein was not about to let this happen because he thought that these two were such great scientific achievements that having them fight would be a detriment to science. So this nigga pulls out a Glock and straight up says, "Oh, all right, now."
Please tell me what a gun is going to do. A gun in a Baki universe means nothing to where they move faster. I'm pretty sure the time you shoot that bullet, this man Musashi can just grab the gun and take it away. Like if this was Yujiro probably, again, the time this man fired it, and probably Yujiro could either grab the gun, just squish it in his hand, just drop it. Or like, yeah, there's a gun in the Baki universe means nothing. Like half, like not half. I'm sure that half of these characters in Baki can move faster than a bullet being fired. Yeah, GGC, you Albert Einstein.
Everybody calm down. Now you know damn well I can't have nobody touching my nigga pickle like that. So tell Musashi to back up, or I'll switch his ass down and Swiss cheese your ass too, Tokugawa. So while Albert Einstein was holding up the room at gunpoint, his wrist ends up getting dislocated.
Oh
and he
my
gets
god.
mind-shredded by Musashi. Einstein
This is literally what I mean. A gun means nothing to Baki. The man had a whole weapon in his hand. This man Musashi broke his arm.
literally felt himself die. And then while Musashi had the gun, he was like, my. So is this the weapon you use in the modern day to switch down your enemies? Then this crazy bastard proceeds to shoot 2 bullets right in between Tokugawa and some random scientist. Like if this man was off by just a little bit,
They would have
these
been
two
dead.
would be dead. Now after Musashi traumatized Albert Einstein and had him sitting in the corner looking like he got put in timeout, Pickle and Musashi started round 2 of their fight. So Pickle lunges in with the Ooga Booga kick, but Musashi hits him in his calf once.
Dang.
And had Pickle
I
screaming
know
in
I
pain.
heard it.
So then he went in for a rising Ooga uppercut, but Musashi cuts him across his chest, making him feel excruciating pain again. So Pickle
Yo,
decided to revert back to
even though he's thinking of using a weapon, I'm assuming because I guess like because they're fighters and they're I guess because of their fighter instinct, I'm guessing they can see they can feel the pain of the illusion of the illusion sword of the cuts that Musashi inflicts on their bodies.
factory settings. And he gets in his stance where he's on all fours.
Man hit the
So he
primal
lunges
instinct.
at Musashi and slams him into the wall. And they end up having a test of strength. But Musashi, knowing that Pickle had way more brute strength than him, decided
Yeah.
to use that big brain and show off that battle IQ. So he plants his feet on the wall and launches his head into Pickle's face. And they ended up pinning down
plan.
the legendary fighter of the Ooga Booga style. But you see, Musashi
No, technically if Piccolo had like martial arts training, he could technically be a good fighter because Piccolo technically, I mean, he has like a wild fighting style. I mean, it's unpredictable, but then like Piccolo relies on brute strength to win his fights. I mean, obviously he did fight dinosaurs, so obviously, yeah. Obviously, in this era, the fighters have learned to hone their skills. So I feel like if Piccolo learned how to do martial arts, he could be a good fighter.
Musashi wasn't satisfied with his victory because he craved more violence. So he
He
proposed
said,
that
"I want to
they
fight you
have a
again."
rematch. And in this rematch, he would be able to use his actual swords. And he wanted Pickle to be completely starved of food. He wanted to fight him in his most feral state possible. So this was basically going to be another fight to the death. One of these dudes were not walking away from this. So now we fast forward to the final round. And the moment Musashi walked into the ring, Pickle lunged at him with the Ooga Bite. But Musashi had quick draw, quick forward sword. So he swings his sword into Pickle's face. But
Jesus
Pickle's
Christ.
body was so strong, his muscles
Like,
stopped.
God dang, I know Pickle's skin is tough and all, but dang, bro's skin is so tough that it stopped him from getting cut in half. And mind you now, this man Musashi is stopping this man Pickle with a sword. Jesus Christ, man. This is Baki, so I'm not really surprised.
The sword from cutting through him. Then he swung a Ooga right hook and sent
Dang.
Musashi across
Oh
the ring.
my.
Look at the way he hit the
Hit this man Musashi so hard. This man, he got his arms doing the crisscross. This man got his head thing up. Man knocked off his sandals and all.
wall. Bro got his arms crossed looking like he just had a seizure mid-hit, and his busted ass sandals got flung off too. Now during this fight, Pickle started showing everybody firsthand human evolution. This dude picked the sword up that Musashi hit him with and started swinging.
He's
the
learning,
sword.
he's
We were literally
evolving.
watching this man evolve in front of our eyes. Pickle finally got the Humanity 2.0 update. So Pickle tried to swing the sword on Musashi, but Musashi cut his eye with his hand, then grabbed his sword and cut Pickle 6 times.
Oh
Twice
my
in the
God.
elbows, twice in the shoulders, and twice in the knees. he strategically went for the most important joints in the body. Now, after Musashi
Smart.
sliced up Pickle's joints, Pickle
God
started
dang, this good thing Pickle got a I mean, technically, I mean he cut the most bit, but good thing this man Pickle's skin is tough. If there's anybody that's in the Baki verse, I'm pretty sure they would have lost the lemmas. They would have been died. But this man got tough skin because it wasn't Pickle would have been dead by now.
Into his legendary Super Ooga Booga form for one final strike. So Pickle lunged
Got this man
at
tooted up in his final
Musashi,
form.
sliced both his wrist and his
Oh
ankle, taking out the rest of his
my
important
god.
joints. And after that decisive strike, this fight was over.
Yeah,
And
GG's Pickle.
did the unthinkable. This man saw Musashi as a giant prehistoric hornet, and he was a predator that he could not beat. So he started trembling in fear
And ran away.
Pickle ran away.
Mind you now, this is the same Pickle that bodied everybody in the Baki verse. Baki could have won that Baki could have won that fight against Pickle, but he sold that fight. Like this is the same guy that bodied Retsu and ate his leg. He bodied what's his name? I forgot his name. Dopo's son. This man Dopo's son lost his arm fighting Pickle. I forgot who else Pickle fought besides Baki. But yeah, Baki could have won that fight if he didn't sold. If he didn't sold that fight.
Did not want any more smoke from Musashi at all. The man who dominated everybody in the arc before this, and a slayer of one of
and took a truck to the head.
Away like a bitch. Musashi domesticated this nigga. So after Musashi traumatized Pickle and turned him into a house dog, the next person that stepped up to Musashi was Mr.
Motobe.
I'm gonna protect everyone, Motobe. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Motobe fought Musashi like he had something to prove. And I low-key wish I seen the signs before the fight. Because tell me
how he wins this, I really gonna be surprised how Motobe wins this.
This is a nigga that has nothing to lose. I should have known he was gonna whoop his ass just off of this. Now, he came into this fight like Batman. Bro's prep time for this was insane. He had a whole...
Okay, good. Yeah, he had prep time. He had time to think of a strategy, how to win. Okay, let's see what your prep time. Let's see how good your prep time was.
Whole game plan to take this man out. So before they start, Motobe offers Musashi a cigarette, and he wants to sit down and have a lung cancer session with him. But Musashi, being up to date with modern commercials, has seen all the no smoking ads, and he refuses because this man already died from lung cancer once. This is actually how he died IRL. Also, he figured out that Motobe poisoned the cigarettes the whole time. So Musashi flicks the cancer stick back at Motobe, but Motobe clocks Musashi with the bottle again, scarring his face, then shoves all that nasty ass tobacco down his mouth. So after
isn't this technically cheating? Because he brought, I say that, but then like this, I say that, but then like this is an underground tournament, so I'm assuming there are like there's no rules. Because obviously, like I know the new rules because they brought Musashi that all the fighters can use weapons. But then again, does this still kind of cheating? But then again, this is a underground arena, so I'm assuming there's no rules. They're just they're just squaring up and fighting.
Motobe put Musashi on his ass. He just started using every weapon you could think of. First thing he did was throw a flashbang at his ass. Then when he was flashed, he came in with a mace and started...
Where the heck were you keeping all of these tools and weapons? Okay, bro might be Batman. Because where in the world are you keeping all these weapons on you?
Blocking his shit. He hit him so hard he lost his back teeth. So after he was done beating his ass with the mace, he pulls out a short spear and lunges in at him and tries to shank him. Now Musashi cuts...
Okay, now come on now. Bro might be Batman. Bro got a whole oh my god, what's the thing called? Utility belt. Because bro pulling out weapons out of nowhere now.
The spear in half, but Motobe countered and kicked his teeth down his
throat. Dang, the meanest kick to the
brass knuckles with some spikes on them and rocked him with the right hook.
Okay, now, bro, pull out the brass knuckles. Hey, bro, really pull out the brass knuckles and gave this man the meanest punch to the face.
Motobe was whooping that ass. He actually had this man Musashi sweating. Now,
This is the
while
first time
Musashi
somebody
looked like
did
he was
serious
knocked
damage
out
to this
on
man
his knees,
Musashi.
he ended up slicing Motobe down the gut. But
Ooh.
Motobe, with all that Batman prep time, planned for this if it ever happened. Because under his clothes, he had a whole set of chainmail armor. So even though Musashi still cut through it, it weakened the blow. So since Motobe's whole torso was wrapped in armor, Musashi tried to go for the weakest parts of the body. So he sliced Motobe's wrist.
Oh my
basically
God.
severed his hand from his arm. His hand was hanging on by one muscle fiber. Then he took his ankles. Then after his legs gave out, Musashi cut him right down the shoulder blade. But while Motobe was on critical health and 1 HP, Baki yelled, "Stop the fight." And this distracted Musashi. So Motobe took advantage
Now, good distraction from
and
Baki.
tackled Musashi. Then when he got Musashi on the ground, he did the exact same shit Mark did to Conquest. If your limbs ain't working,
might as well headbutt.
So he started headbutting.
Dang, he giving him the
Musashi over and
meanest
over
headbutt.
again. Bro was shoving his skull into his face. Then
Jesus
he took
Christ.
Musashi's back and
Got
started
him.
to choke him out. And Musashi was fighting to get out of the hold. He shoved his sword right back in the shoulder blade wound. But Motobe did not
I
care.
know that hurt
He
it.
was going to put Musashi to sleep. So after about a good 10 seconds, Motobe did the unthinkable. He made Musashi go night-night and won the fight.
W Motobe.
Motobe was the first man.
Dang, W Motobe. Now, technically, I feel like if Baki, technically, I feel like Baki didn't distract. If Baki wasn't there and distracted Musashi, I really feel like he would have lost that because not only did Musashi broke his arm, took his legs out. If Baki wasn't there to get the distraction, Motobe would have lost that fight. I'm pretty sure he would have lost that fight if Baki wasn't there. Yeah, but W Motobe.
In history to beat this nigga. Everybody watching the fight were in shock because they couldn't believe what they just saw. They just witnessed the biggest upset in history. This was like when The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak ended. Complete shock. Niggas had no clue what the they just witnessed. And Musashi actually just took this loss on the chin. He admitted defeat and just straight up walked away. But what was about to transpire after Musashi lost was complete chaos.
Oh,
and was going to
GG's.
change the entire country forever.
The Forbidden Files.
Case 2. Declaring war on Japan.
That's
so
crazy.
After Musashi took his
Bro really lost the fight and said, you know what? F it. I'm going to declare war on Japan.
first ever L, he went on the Tonight Show to get interviewed by bootleg Jimmy Fallon. And the reason
Not
why
bootleg
he
Jimmy
did
Fallon.
this, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know. But what this man was about to do to bootleg Japanese Jimmy Fallon was going to make him the most wanted man in
Jesus
Japan.
Christ.
So Jimmy goofy ass started asking, oh yeah, so you're the legendary Musashi Miyamoto. But I mean, you gotta be LARPing, right?
You,
The cosplay
no,
looks great,
GG's.
my man. But we all know Musashi's been dead for like
You
400
shouldn't
years,
have said
so
that.
we all know you're not the real one, so you could drop the act. So after
GG's.
Jimmy told Musashi to quit LARPing, Musashi stood up out.
See, look, you shouldn't have said that. He's already mad that he lost a fight. See, this man Musashi was on a win streak. Man, Miss Man Musashi was on a win streak. Man took his first ever L. Bro's already pissed about that. Then you make, then you do this, and then you saying this stuff. Yeah, GG's to fake Jimmy Fallon.
Of his seat, and his invisible sword was visible to everybody. Even
Ah,
on
yeah.
the TV broadcast, you could
GG's.
see. Then Musashi told Jimmy, "Excuse me, sir, but what is LARPing and what the hell is cosplay? Is this what you modern people call rage bait? Because I think I just took it."
Yep,
So Musashi,
GG's.
clearly taking this as disrespect, decided to show Jimmy that he was the real deal. So he sliced Jimmy right down the middle on live TV and knocked his ass out cold for the entire world to see. So after he knocked out Jimmy Fallon live on his show, they put an arrest warrant out for Musashi because he technically assaulted a man live on TV. So the cops pulled up to Tokugawa's estate and surrounded him. Now the investigator came up to Musashi and told him, "Mr. Miyamoto Musashi, you are under
Yeah,
arrest
I don't know
for the
what you guys expect is gonna
assaultation
happen.
of Jimmy
Yeah,
Fallon."
GG's to
So
y'all.
after the investigator told him he was under arrest, Musashi just smirked at him and told him, "Okay, I'll
Yeah,
go.
GG's.
That is, if you can take me or not."
Y'all cops
So
are
he
cooked.
draws his sword and cuts their batons in half. Then he blitzes the investigator and crushes
Oh my
his
God.
eye. Then all the other cops tried to surround him, but they all got taken out with one hit.
Yeah, GG's to us, cause GG's to those cops.
So after Musashi dropped 6 cops and crushed a investigator's eye, they officially put a 5-star wanted level on this man's head.
Man got the GTA, man got the GTA 5 stars.
He was the most wanted man in Japan. And since he was wanted and thought he was at war, this is when Musashi became completely unhinged. Because now he was done with knocking people out. Now, if you approached him, he was gonna kill you. And the first example of this is when the investigator pulled back up to him. Now, I don't know if bro had a big ass set of balls or if he was just stupid and lost.
Why are you approaching this man? He let y'all off. He literally let y'all off with a warning. That was a warning to back off. See, you got off lucky. All you did was lost an eye, and your mans got knocked out. And you're approaching this man with no backup, no weapons, no armor to protect you. Man really said, I'm gonna get back. Yeah, GG's to you, man. Yeah, you're dead.
Brain cells when Musashi punched him earlier because he really had the audacity to approach this man alone. So he whips out his gun and tells him, "Alrighty, Mr. Musashi."
Again, what is a gun going to do in Baki? I don't know, hard pulling guns, but literally, a gun in Baki literally means nothing. We literally just saw this man, Musashi, just literally broke Albert Einstein's hand, and this man had a gun. Yeah, GG's to you, man. You're dead.
You are surrounded, and there's no way out of this one. We got 100 officers in riot.
Oh, he did bring back up, but that ain't gonna mean none.
So it would be best for you if you would just come along quiet. So Musashi, seeing the investigator whip out a gun, signaled to him that he was trying to have a duel. So he told the investigator, "Okay then, let's see if you could shoot me on the count of 3. 1, 2,
That bro was sweating.
3.
What the heck? Oh my God.
His sword, the investigator got split in half.
Oh my goodness.
Cut. He evenly distributed his body into 2 serving sizes. And the cut was so clean, he also.
Oh my God. Not only did this man do the meanest flash dip, bro cut this man in half so perfectly, he cut the gun in half. Yeah, GG's to you. You killed yourself, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. You killed yourself.
Also split the gun. So after he split the investigator in 2,
Jesus
he goes
Christ.
up on top of the bridge and is confronted by a 100-man riot squad. So
Man about to do a 1v100 right now.
And he tells Musashi, "We know you could cut through almost everything, but we got something that your ass can't even cut. Boys, hose his ass down." So they shoot a high-powered water hose at this man, but Musashi dodged and weaved up.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, GG's to y'all. I don't know what y'all was bringing a rocket launcher or some missiles. I don't know what y'all thought a high pressure water gun was gonna do to Musashi. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, like I said, man, y'all was better. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't bring the heavy. Y'all brought a water gun. I said, oh, you can cut anything, but can you cut water at high pressure? Yeah, GG's. Look at this man. He's dodging the water. Again, bro. Man, y'all was better off. I mean, yeah, even though he's gonna cut the missiles, but y'all was better off with missiles or a rocket launcher. At least you had some chance. Man, you brought water to a sword fight.
High-powered water. Then he jumped onto the truck and split the truck in 2.
Jesus Christ. Y'all as strong as this sword. Man cut a whole truck in half.
They were terrified of bro.
Yeah, yeah, at this point, y'all need to retire. You just saw a man dodge a high pressure water and cut the truck in half. Y'all GG's. Go home, retire, find a better job. Yeah, GG's. Just go. Just go home. Just go home.
Out a taser and starts to tase Musashi. And this taser
he's eating this.
500,000 volts. And just
Dang.
for reference, a regular taser is only 50,000. So this taser was lethal.
Bro, you can see his skeleton.
See his skeleton. So Musashi ended up.
Bro, he's eating all of this, by the way.
Captain continued to tase bro. He had a smile on his face.
Oh nah, bro, tweaking out.
I ain't gonna lie, just looking at this, they might have to go
Bro
back
went
and
trigger happy with that taser gun. Bro tweaking out. But it doesn't matter because this man Musashi ate all of that.
All of the policemen thought that Musashi was dead.
Yeah,
But
GG's.
about 5 seconds later, when they were all surrounding him, they heard. Well, shit. Y'all motherfuckers just tried to fry me like some chicken. And every officer pissed their pants simultaneously. They could not believe this man was alive.
GG's to those guys.
Musashi sprung up and threw the taser off of him. Then, while the captain was still pissing his pants, Musashi swung his sword.
Oh God. Yo, that's crazy. You went off. You went off. Like imagine being one of the guys there. And like, yo, your captain died while pissing himself, and then got his head got cut off. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, man went out. Bro didn't go in glory. Bro went out knowing that he pissed himself and got his head cut off. That's crazy.
Bro went out in one of
Hey,
the
he served his
worst ways
country well.
I've ever seen somebody go out. He pissed his pants and got decapitated at the same time.
That's crazy.
His legacy in that police department.
Yo, his legacy's over. Hey, you remember that guy? Yeah. Hey, yo, I know that. Hey, yo, hey, who was this? Yo, that's my hero. Yeah, let me tell you about your hero, man. Yeah, the truth is, he peed himself and got it. He peed himself, got his head chopped off. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he died in the line of duty, but he didn't go. He didn't go in a what do you call it? In a glorious way. Nah, he went out. He went out in a sad way. Man, peed himself and got his head cut off. That's crazy. and and you be known for the guy. You be known for the. That's crazy.
Was him pissing his pants while
getting his head cut off.
After all of this happened, he went up to this one trooper, and to assert his dominance, he cut a riot shield.
Oh my God.
Pieces. Then after he shredded the dude's riot shield, he told all the other officers, "Pick up your dead and get the hell out of my way." And guess what all those 99 troopers did? They
listened.
Boys and did exactly what he said.
They had no choice. Hey, listen. Hey, at least they listen. At least they listen, because they had no choice. They literally saw their commanding officer pissed himself and then get his head cut off. They stood no chance against this man Musashi. Yeah, good thing they listened.
Picked up the dead captain and got the hell out of bro's way. They just let him walk because they knew they couldn't do anything to stop him. So after they let Musashi go, the Prime Minister of Japan decided to deploy everything at this man and just lock down the whole city. Because Musashi at this point was considered a Avengers level threat. He had to go. So they pulled up on him with a bunch of armored trucks and choppers. But all this man did was smile. Because
I was glad.
He had the opportunity to test his sword.
This Musashi said, yeah, but bro did not care. Bro said, hey, bro said, worthy opponents for me to test my skills on. Bro did not care who they were. Bro said, bring them all to test my skills.
Against the modern army. So Musashi disappeared into the shadows, and he started picking everybody off like Roberta did to the special forces in Black Lagoon. These two officers were talking about a plan, and the guy that this dude was talking to lifted up his finger and told him, "Sir,
and he's right behind you."
Oh, fuck me.
Dang, bro couldn't even react.
So after Musashi murdered the first guard, he cut off the other poor guy's arms.
Jesus Christ.
Back into the darkness. And since he had everybody confused and bamboozled, and they had no sort of plan at all, they were easy pickings for Musashi.
Oh nah. Oh nah, bro hitting the Batman stealth takedown on these guys.
Then disappear. Then he would appear again. And he kept on doing this over and over again because they had no coordination at all. And he was too fast.
They can't even react to this.
This ended up turning into a bloodbath. Body parts were everywhere because multiple SWAT team members were getting chopped in half. And if you're wondering, CJ, why can't they just shoot him with a gun? Oh, they tried, but they couldn't hit him at all. They had that good old stormtrooper and can't hit shit from a foot away. This one guy
even if they had perfect aim, this man Musashi just gonna dodge these bullets and just cut him.
down, but he jumped over his bullets and made him
Dang,
eat
gave
a
him the
knee to the
meanest knee
face.
kick
Also,
to the
just
face.
add on, that knee strike was so strong it shattered a bulletproof visor. So the nigga that got hit by that is probably dead.
Yeah,
so
most
this
likely.
one guy tried to get the situation under control and told everybody to surround the cars that he was moving between. But out of nowhere, Musashi appears on top of the car.
Oh yeah,
and
GG's.
jumps down and slices the commander
Oh
in half.
my god.
So after Musashi cut the commander down, he yelled to everyone again, collect your dead, mount your chariots, and leave. And guess what they did? They were also some good boys. They all ran away, got in their armored trucks, and left.
They had no choice but to leave, because if they stayed, they're going to die.
Throw their life away like everybody else. And just off of this scene alone, this man took out like 5 SWAT team squads, bro. So after Musashi dismantled the police force, they came to the conclusion that their best option to stop Musashi was to rely on a 20-year-old that looks like he's 40.
God dang. Hanayama 20? I always forget that because he looks like a grown adult. But then like I always forget that because he looks like a grown adult. But then like he's like this close. Because I'm pretty sure Baki's like, isn't Baki like 20? Bro's like the same age as Baki. Jesus Christ. Like bro, look at this man. Bro looks like a whole grown adult. Dang, this man had a huge growth spur as a kid.
Yama to fight Musashi because they knew he was durable enough to take multiple sword swings. So Hanayama confronted Musashi in Shibuya. And since this is a Baki universe, you know every single NPC stopped what they were doing to watch this fight on the side of the street.
I don't know why.
Body Hanayama charged up his first punch.
Like I guess that's the thing in Baki, to where like if there's a fight going on, the crowd just gotta sit there and watch for some reason.
Musashi's face and look at this.
Jesus Christ.
He indented his whole fist into Musashi's face before sending him flying down the street. So after
man, hitting him so hard, bro, like a bowling ball.
He picked up his whole body with one hand and winded up another massive punch. So he swung at Musashi, but he blocked it with his blade. But even though a whole
good reaction
sword was in
time.
Hanayama's fist, he didn't give a damn.
Bro did not. Oh my god.
With the sword in his fist and send him rolling down the street like a bowling ball.
Again.
This man, being such a gentleman, decided to hold out his fist and say, "My fault, OG. I forgot to give you your sword back and shit." So he ripped the katana.
Ooh, I know that hurt. Dang, that was in his fist. Dang, I know that hurt.
Out of his fist and chucked it at Musashi. And Musashi caught it at point blank range. Now after this, Hanayama had an uppercut coming from hell, and Musashi dodged.
Flashed up.
To cut Hanayama's back.
Oh, Jesus.
5 different times. Now this would have killed anybody else, but obviously Hanayama's built like a tank.
So he's taking all these hits.
Damn, OG, that kinda stung a bit. So Hanayama wanted to have a test of strength with Musashi. So he grabs his hand and just starts to weigh him down immediately.
Oh my god.
Then he gripped Musashi's face.
God dang. Bro, hands so big. Dang, look at this man's hands. Bro, hands like go back. Wait, nah, go back.
Immediately. Then he
God damn, yo, look at this man's hand is so big it fits his face. That's how big this man Hanayama's hands are.
Ripped Musashi's face and started crushing it with his gorilla grip ass hands. So it got to the point where Hanayama slammed him on the ground, and it looks like Musashi's eyes were about to pop out of his skull. But when Musashi was trying to gasp for air, he quickly drew his sword and sliced Hanayama straight down the gut. And this finally brought big body Hanayama down to his knees. So after Hanayama got hit with this strike, he had to take a whole time out to wrap his body back up. So while he was wrapping his bandages back up, Baki just spawned in out of nowhere.
Where did he come from?
Oh, hello, twin. I got
this man Baki. This man Baki used the whole instant transmission to teleport here. Because where the heck did he come from? Bro said no. Bro said, I sense fighting spirits somewhere. I must follow it.
something for you real quick. I brought the motherfucking Henny. So Baki sprayed a bunch of Hennessy on Hanayama and told Hanayama to go cook that fraud. But sadly, this hype me up moment did not work at all.
Yeah,
They
GG's.
started fighting again and Musashi cut his back. Then he
Oh my
ended up
God.
slicing his face. Then he shoved his sword in his eye. Then spun
Dang.
his body back around. Then finished him off with one more slice to the back. So after he took all of these strikes, Hanayama sat down and he basically gave up because he knew he was cooked. There was no beating this man. So after Hanayama sat down, Musashi came up behind him and tried to take his head. He
Oh my,
to really
dang, bro was
finish
going
the fight
Thanos
for
him.
good, but Baki stopped him right before he was about to do it.
Yo, bro was gonna do the Thanos and then not yeah, bro's gonna hit him with a Thanos and just chop his head off.
Said, "Hey OG, you draw that sword on my twin, and I'ma have to kill your ass, OG. You heard?" So Baki challenges Musashi to one final fight, and he was actually going to take this fight
Rematch
seriously
time.
and not get embarrassed like he did last time.
Nah,
So
they
have their final
yo,
fight
this
in
man
the
Baki
underground
got
arena.
done
And
dirty in that
obviously,
first
because
fight.
This is the Baki universe. There was an entire live crowd of
Of course.
people that paid to watch this shit. Hell, even Biscuit flew from America to
Of course.
watch this fight. Now, obviously,
It wouldn't be Baki if there wasn't a crowd in the stadium.
he came alone because he can't take his wife with him. And if he even tried to bring her big ass on that flight is crashing down and it will be joining the likes of Malaysia Airlines.
Crazy.
So Baki and Musashi score off for their final fight to the death. Now, the first thing Baki does is throw a kick at him. And the kick whipped like crazy. All it did was catch one of his eyebrow hairs on his toe. So Baki tried to play it off like, "Damn, OG, if that land on your chin, you going night-night, twin." But then Musashi just smiled at him and told him, "Impressive, little nigga. But
You have
how do
improved."
your ankles feel right now?" And the moment he said that, Baki fell on his ass. And he realizes Musashi broke his
Oh,
ankles.
he cut his
And while
leg.
he was on the ground processing what just happened,
But,
Musashi
yeah,
shoved the
leg.
bottom of his sandal in his face. Even though this was a fight to the death, this was a cheap shot of hell.
Dang.
Musashi is a dirty ass fighter, I cannot lie. So since Musashi was gonna fight like that, Baki was like, "Fine, I'll fight."
If you're
like
gonna
a
fight
son
dirty,
bitch
I'm gonna
too."
fight
So
dirty.
Musashi leaps towards Baki, but Baki, unlocking the speed force, disappeared for like a good second.
What
And
the
then when he
heck?
reappeared, he punched him 3 times and punched
Dang,
him in the balls.
bro, him
And
with the
that
Johnny
big punch that he
Cage.
threw damn near knocked bro out. This is
I
probably the
know
hardest
that
bro he's
hurts.
ever been hit in his life. Look at this nigga. He is huffing and puffing, and he is grabbing his balls thinking he
Yeah,
lost
that's
some,
the
like, overall. So after
meanest.
Musashi recovered from getting his testes eviscerated, he was like, "All right, little bro, I gotta get you back somehow." So Baki went in for a swing, but Musashi cut him across the torso. Then he grabbed his arm and told him, "Let's see how you like your balls getting crushed." And knees Baki in the dick. I ain't
Dang,
gonna lie to y'all, when I first watched this, I low-key felt the pain of this shit through the screen.
dang, that man Baki got kneed full force in the balls. Dang, I know this man. Yeah, he ain't having no
Like, look at
kids.
this man, Baki.
Hey, there might be no
Bro is
Baki
a
next generation.
fiend. I ain't gonna lie, Baki fans, y'all might not have to worry about a Baki next generations, cause this nigga not having no kids. The Hanma bloodline ends here. So while Baki was walking around holding his shattered jewels, Musashi
Yeah,
walked
this
up
man's
behind
jewels are
and
shattered.
sliced him down his back, which made Baki feel his entire upper body.
Oh my
get cut
God.
off. Then he shoulder tackled him and sent Baki flying out the ring.
Dang,
So
man
after
tackled him
Musashi
so
hit Baki
hard,
with a
man
ring out,
went out the
Baki
ring.
recovered and tossed Musashi's sword to him. And Baki picked up the other one. So when he had Musashi's other sword, Baki started talking shit, saying he was gonna copy his techniques and slaughter Musashi. And he was doing this so he could get Musashi to act arrogant and make a mistake. So he threw Musashi's second sword at him. And Musashi, being an arrogant bastard and wanting to farm more aura points, catches the sword.
He got
with
that sword with his bare hands.
And this was
That's
the
crazy.
opening that Baki was looking for, because both of his hands were occupied. So he kicks Musashi in the
Dang,
face.
the
And he kicked him
meanest
so hard,
kick in the
his
face.
soul left his body for a good second.
Bro, you know how hard, dang, you know how hard you gotta kick somebody for their soul to leave their body? Bro hit him with the Doctor Strange ultimate from Rivals. Bro hit him with the Eye of Akamoto kick.
So after Musashi's soul returned to his body, Baki went in for his last strike. Now Musashi caught the blade again with his bare hands, but that is exactly what Baki
It was all part of the
intended to happen,
plan.
because when Musashi was distracted, he gets ambushed by the old freaky ass lady
What
that put the soul in his body in the
the
first place.
heck?
And she starts to suck the soul out of Musashi. Nigga, this shit nasty.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, I can't even commentate this part, bro. I'm getting nauseous just looking at this shit on my
The
screen. So
hell?
after the
What's
freaky ass
happening?
old lady sucked the
Okay,
soul
that was
out of his
weird.
body, she started doing her voodoo shit like And she releases Musashi's soul,
Best
finally
back to
putting
the
an end to
afterlife.
the terror that she brought into this world with her freaky voodoo shit.
Well,
And they
technically her
put
brother.
Musashi's body in cryostasis. Now you're probably wondering, why are they not
Why?
burning this nigga? Why are they not burying him? Because these...
Why are we keeping his body alive? Did you not just see what he did? He literally lost, because he lost the fight. He declared war on Japan. Japan. Like, I wonder what's worse, this or when Cecil killed this man, conquest body alive. Because this man Mark said, Cecil, take care of the body. This man Cecil sat here and lied and said, you know what, I take care of it, Mark. Just to find out that this man Cecil left this man conquest alive. And it's because of Cecil. This man Mark almost died trying to fight this man Conquest again. Jesus Christ.
dumbass scientist.
Man, these scientists are dumb.
Bald ass
Tokugawa too.
Preserve his body for the name of science. Now, cool, this is a great science experiment. But what's gonna happen if a freaky witchcraft voodoo nigga breaks in and decides to put Musashi's soul back in that body? Then everybody's gonna be...
Yeah, GG's to y'all.
Like Thanos and say, you should have gone for the head. Because these niggas decided to keep his body. I am 99% sure that Tokugawa and these scientists will make great friends with Cecil. Because the one thing they got in common is not finishing the job.
Body. The Forbidden Files.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Musashi Files. Unless they bring this man back with more voodoo magic. And if they do, then God help everybody in that universe.
Yeah, it's GG's to the Baki universe. Gone. Gone.
Jimmy Fallon ass, because if he
gone.
him again with all that rage bait, that might be the last interview he ever does. Their best bet is probably offering up the entire economy up to Yujiro.
It's man Yujiro.
Here's everybody's tax
dollars. Donald Trump.
Save us, because he the only chance they got. But with that being said, this case is closed. And I will see y'all again soon for some
Apocalypse. The WCJ video, man. I really want to know, like, what's next after Musashi? Because you know what, this man Baki, he going crazy with these like, it's like what we fought escape convents. Like we fought escape convents. We brought back a caveman, and we brought back a legendary samurai. So who the heck are we? Are we fighting gods? Like, watch, like what? The one day the gods say, you know what? They're bored. They want to fight the Baki verse. Will it be like Record of Ragnarok? To where like they come down and say, you know what? We're going to nerf ourselves so we can't use any of our godly powers. Then we're gonna nerf ourselves to match y'all humans. So we're gonna nerf ourselves so we can match y'all humans. And we're not gonna use any of our godly powers. We're just gonna throw straight fisticuffs. Man, Baki, the Baki world is crazy. But anyway, man, WCJ video. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out the gaming channel as well. And further ado, I see you guys in the next one.